Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. I'm sweating my balls off. Yes, I said that. Yes, I am drinking ice water and peppermint tea. Not stirred, not hot. I put my tea on hold for a moment and I gave myself 20 minutes to bake a few raisin buns for my mother. And I tell you, I think I made the best ever recipe my sister found. I am buffering. I should not be buffering. I am not supposed to be buffering. That sucks. Tom, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I am a puddle, but I have tidied up the dishes with the help of my mom today. She doesn't like to exercise and she doesn't like to move much. So when today I was like, she's like, I'm going back to bed. And I'm like, oh, no, come on. Give me a minute of your time. And she's like, what? And I said, help me. I said, help me, help you. I said, you won't move anyway. So let me give you a cloth and dry a couple of dishes for me. You don't have to put them away if they're high up. You don't have to lift any pots or pans. Just move your arms, move your legs, and love me. Love yourself. And she kind of was like going back to bed until I looked at her and I said, no pressure, I am going to do them. But it would be you helping yourself help me. Because if you don't move now, you go back to bed and you just sit there like a lump on a log, watching your shows, happy and content. But you didn't put in that extra 5 minutes. You didn't give yourself the massage love of movement. So I convinced her to do that today. That is a beautiful thing. I don't know about you. What other thing is a beautiful thing that we have in the oven? It is raisin buns to die for. Nobody in my family has heard of lemon juice and raisin buns. And frankly, I knew the acid would give it some air. Okay? I'm a cook by trade. I know what things does to food. Okay? So when I put the baking powder and all the dry ingredients in, I had a little side cup over here with the vanilla and the lemon juice. Mom's like, don't put lemon juice in it. And I'm like, please, before I put it in, let me check. And yes, lemon juice definitely goes into this recipe. I'm starting to smell it. Oh, mamacita. Squirls makes a good bun. Oh, I'm like, let me make bread. And Mom's like, no. I'm like, why? You afraid I'm going to make it better than you? Yep. I think she's afraid I'm going to make it better than she's. Whew, now that's a proper cup of cuppa. Got my bucket of ice water. Let's go out and see what the morning brings us. It's a cool breeze, people. And that's something I'm grateful for. Right here. Ooh. Amen. I'm grateful for my bucket of water here is filled with banana water, I called it, or banana tea. You set a banana in for days and it just turns darker and darker and gets all funkadunky. But that's a beautiful thing. Just like this. It's a beautiful thing. We're going to get it on the go. Have a bowl with you. Welcome on this day. Bring on this day. Thanks for coming in, people. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to beat the sun, and come over here. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. What a morning it is here in St. John's or Mount Pearl. Jules wants to come out. Come on. The dog is like, I know you're sitting, but come on. So the buns went in. Oh, she said, are you making the raisin buns? And I'm like, No. And I said, no. Because I said I was. But it's going to take time. And I said, no. She said, 10 minutes take you. And I said, I'll give myself 20, so I'll be easy going about it. And it was 17 minutes, and the buns were in the oven. 17 minutes. Beautiful pan of raisin buns. Some sexy cinnamon raisin buns I should have made, but no, my mother doesn't like cinnamon. Just regular raisin buns, bit of butter, good to go. Done. Good morning, my dear. How are you? Grateful that you're here. Grateful you keep doing what you do. I show up when I can. I try to show up every day, but I can't show up every day here. Shit happens. But I will. I do show up when I get there. I try to shout myself out. Say, hey, mama, what are you at? Well, we found out from the radiologist yesterday that she's going to get 5 treatments of radiation and stop for a week, and then 5 more treatments, and then 5 more treatments if they are working. He doesn't give her a very good prognosis, so we're facing our realities here. And it's hard. It's hard. But I'm going to give my mom, or try to show my mom the best of what's left. The best of what's left. Right? Take our joys when we can get them. Cream our feet because we can. Make them buns because they're delicious. Who gives a fuck? Eat them too. Right? So, well, what time she has left, let's make it a good one, I said. She's going to fight for her life, she said, because she's not ready to give up yet. She wants to live to be 80 or more. And she's only 79 this year. Coming in December, she'll be 79. So, I said, she's got to fight. If you want to live to be 80, you better fight. So, we're going to give it a positivity fight. And as much as a positive attitude as you can put at it. Because the negative attitude, it just doesn't help, right? It's no point in being sad and upset and freaking out because she's dying, even though we are. But there's no point to that because it's not going to help her. So let's make her a bun or get her what she wants to eat. If she likes it, put it in her face and say, here, this is delicious. And this is what you wanted. And this is it. Give her moments of joy. Give her some peace and happiness. So, this is where we're at. I'm very grateful to be here. Very grateful for the moments of time that I got to spend here. And I weeded yesterday. I don't need to weed today, but the plants are looking fierce. Them tomatoes are loving the rain and the nutrients that I'm giving them. I've got a banana tea for the next feeding ready to go over here in the bucket. That's what's next. I'm going to give the lawn a good mowing. I'm going to find a spot for some other tree. I think there's going to be another tree here soon. I don't know what kind, but I think there will be. Hey, good morning, good morning. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you all. Hey. Excuse me. Good morning, my dear. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Like I said, I'm feeling very grateful for my moments. If I had been out of town, I would have really missed out on being here for my mom. I'm glad I can be here for her. So, it's a hot day. We're getting a cool breeze. The cat just came back. The cat just came back and took off again. crucifying the birds in. And a big dragonfly just crossed over. Ooh, it's like life here. Yeah, it's a blessing. When you can catch your moments like that, when you can give yourself that second to say, holy shit, that was meant to be, right? And he just buzzed me, just let me know he's here. Dragonflies are like the oldest dragons ever. They are ancient dragonflies. Dragonflies and bumblebees, I think, have been around forever. I don't know for sure. But they're going to keep everything pollinated, guys. They're going to keep everything growing. We got some strawberries over here. They're just growing green and stuff. No strawberries yet. I am 8 days sober of Mary Jane. Nice. Got clean up for job searching. Okay, cool. Very cool. I don't think I'll ever want to be sober from Mary Jane. It keeps me so much better than anything else. Now, sugar I'd like to abstain from, and I would like to try going back to my old diet, but it's hard to do. It's hard to do when there's so much delicious food around. And I'm like, yes, I want that. I've eaten like sausages and all them good things. And like steak. No, I haven't had any steak. I've had ribs. I did have ribs. They were fire. Yeah. Started to grow strawberries, but they failed. But I failed. Well, why? Strawberries are pretty basic because all you need to give them is water and love. Water and love, unless they're showing signs of like fail. Because you have to pay attention to your plants. My plants are just growing. They're not like growing sideways or doing anything funky. They're just growing. Everything's copacetic. I didn't want to quit, but I absolutely have to at this point. Okay. Sorry to hear. Sorry to hear what kind of position you're in. I wouldn't want to be in that kind of a position. That would be difficult. But it would be something, right? You're doing something. And that's about the gist of it. When we want to do something, we have to do something to do it. That's the point. Like I said, I could have done the dishes. But if she is serious about fighting, she needs to move. She needs to be able to, yes, give her body a break. But I hope it wasn't cruel of me, because I told her she didn't have to. It wasn't something she had to do. I could do the dishes. There's only 10 dishes there. It took her 5 minutes, literal. Because it was like from 10:27. That's when I looked at the clock. I said, I got 3 minutes to clean this up. And she's like, oh, Jesus, I'm going to bed. And I said, okay. I was like, okay. So it took me like 12 minutes to clean up. 12 minutes to clean up, but she was doing the drying. So it would have took me 20. Either way, she moved her ass today. More than any other day of the week. More than any other day of the week. Because I know this is not easy, what she's going through. But she's got to start doing something. And she's not going to do an exercise or get up with me and Frugal Mama in the mornings. Because that drives her crazy. I got to go out in the living room. I'm like, come on, get up with me and Frugal Mama. Nobody, Jesus, what are you doing? Put the mat away. and my Mad Lips gets on her nerves. So I leaves the room. I'm still doing them. I'm going to do them. I'm going to do them every freaking day I can. Because that's just who I am. And I love you guys. And I'm here 15 minutes. 15 fantastic minutes. And I'm about to bounce up on out of here. We got 5 people up in the chat. 6 likes. You're making a girl feel squirrely special. And you know that means all kinds of glitter bombs. Find your peace. It's here within you. Much love, people. Thank you for being here.